you will not regret owning because you will wear them for a lifetime. Okay, here we go. Designer look.
Okay.
Absolutely sophisticated way to wear a heart. It is only $29. The chain is a bold chain. It is included. It's popcorn style, and 3 months at about $10 a month. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy every day, representing love.
My daughter has that necklace.
She does? I bet she looks great in it.
Yes, but she has the... Right.
The expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pricey.
Gift from daddy.
Gift from daddy. Okay.
You know, that whole father-daughter thing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, gift from daddy. Let me tell you, for what he spent on that necklace and the look of this at $29.95, you know, sometimes you just have to say, seriously?
Seriously.
I mean, just seriously, that is fabulous. I just want you to see, you've got to get this bracelet. I don't know how many of the bracelet we have, but if there's any left, I'm buying it myself. Look at that with the hearts. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. So we have the whole ensemble. We'll show you that in just a minute. But if you want the necklace, that classic floating heart necklace for $29.95 and 3 flex payments, I mean...
It's iconic.
Yeah.
It's iconic. Here's where smart shoppers shop for those iconic looks. And you don't have to worry because it is stainly. Oh, I just made up a new word. That was interesting. Stately steel.
Well, at least you have words. My words keep disappearing from my head. That's the worst part.
The 3 months at about $10 a month mean that you can now have, oh, I really wish I could have one day afforded that high-end designer necklace. We're doing it for less. You have sterling silver.
We're doing it for like a fraction.
A drop in the bucket compared to the price of that kind of look. And by the way, this is bigger. Okay.
I know.
Right? So it's not even dinky. It's a really good, beautiful size. And
how big is it? 1 3/8 of an inch? 1 3/8 of an inch. And it includes your chain.
Which, by the way, you're going to be able to use with other pendants because this ultimately is a slide.
That's a nice chain, isn't it?
That popcorn,
popcorn, right?
Right. So look, twisty, no problem. Kink resistant, no problem. Swim with it. Go kayaking with it. I don't know. Go skiing with it. I know everything's frozen right now, so you're not kayaking. But when the opportunity presents itself, that's not going to be an issue. I heart you. This is your wonderful way to say I love you. And by the way, if you're in sales, you're out there trying to sell houses or office supplies or whatever, you put this on, isn't it a nice connection?
It's a look of success.
It is a look of success.
You know, it's a sign of success, but it's also a sign of love. So if you're thinking about something for your daughter, if you're thinking about it for your sister, and you know, a lot of us, you know, there's a lot of people we love in our lives, can't afford to, you know, break the bank on everyone. What a great way to say I love you.
So, a spotlight, gotta watch Thursdays, and on the other side of that, we'll tell you the rest of the story about the bracelet and the earrings. Yeah, that's good. Very good. We're gonna keep talking. Okay, we're just having a little tech issues behind the scenes, no worries.
Good, because
we really wanted to talk about that.
I really want to talk about this bracelet. I love this bracelet.
523385 is the necklace, but the bracelet we're gonna give you the info on, and do you see how